Varadkar was wrong. Irish ex-diplomat demands EU be replaced with UK anglophone alliance. He told, "This vaccination fiasco demonstrates beyond doubt that the Euro devotion of our leaders comes at a high price. The move for the UK to offer some vaccines to the Republic of Ireland would be a good idea as the post-Brexit period has been difficult for Ireland. There is a serious need to reset the relationship between London and Dublin, and a magnanimous gesture, particularly after the unhelpful conduct of Leo Varadkar during Brexit, would be greatly appreciated and strategically good for the UK." Ray Bassett was speaking at a time of increasingly strained post-Brexit relations between Britain and the EU, exacerbated by the row over European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen's recent threat to ban exports of AstraZeneca vaccines. However, reports last week suggested Boris Johnson's government was considered offering 3.7 million vaccines to the Republic, something former ambassador to Canada, Jamaica and the Bahamas Mr. Bassett said would be extremely helpful going forward. According to the Our World in Data website, as of March 31, the number of vaccines per 100 people which Ireland has so far administered, 16.6, was slightly below the average for the EU 27, 17.03, and less than one-third of the UK's rate, 52.53. Mr. Bassett outlined his vision for the future of British-Irish relations in Ireland and the EU post-Brexit, the book which he published last year. He explained, "Ireland, under Taoiseach Michael Martin, has moved subtly away from Varadkar's anti-British stance. Martin, along with Dutch PM Mark Rutte, helped lead the opposition inside the EU to tighter export controls on vaccines, something that was in the UK's interest. An Irish-British Anglophone alliance could be very useful for both countries." Speaking about the possibility of the UK giving Ireland some of its excess vaccines last week, Simon Coveney, Ireland's foreign minister, welcomed the idea, in theory at least, while remaining guarded. He told the Irish Times, "Of course, if there was, we'd be very interested in talking to the British government about that." However, he added, less than 6% of adults in the UK have received their second jab. So there are tens of millions of people still to get their first jab in the UK. There may well be excess vaccines at some point in the future, but I don't think we're realistically looking at that for many, many weeks yet. The Sunday Times last week suggested Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab, Cabinet Minister Michael Gove and Northern Secretary Brandon Lewis had discussed the possibility, with one cabinet source suggesting it start after Easter. However, an Irish government source told the Irish Times, "There's been no contact whatsoever. It's coming at a time when they've publicly announced they have a vaccine shortage in April. We don't expect to have any vaccine supply issues. Vaccine rollout in Ireland is actually starting to take off like a rocket, the supply is clearly ramping up." Fine Gael Mr. Varadkar stepped down as Taoiseach last June in accordance with the coalition deal which saw Fianna Fáil leader Mr. Martin take the top job.